Hello and welcome to the BBK News at 7. We'll bring you the most up-to-date news that no one else can offer. Today we'll start with Nathaniel's weather forecast for the week, and later we'll have a special on-scene report from Caleb.
Weather conditions for this week will be fairly warmer than recent years. Be ready for a sunny weekend with France being at 78 degrees and Spain with 79. Germany and Britain are at 83 degrees, along with Italy and Greece being really warm at 89. Your 7-day forecast is shaping up to be a nice week, with a high for Friday being 83 degrees with only a slight chance of rain. Roads will be nice and dry, perfect for traveling in your cart. And now we have Elijah with some helpful info on the economy.
Thank you, Nathaniel. If you have any, invest your gold into paper and sugar. Paper productions recently have been skyrocketing since its first appearance in 1150. Sugar is also on the rise, just barely being outpaced by paper, but still having plenty of value. Land exports to the Middle East and Asia have been increasing, along with sea trade. Arabian pirates have become much less common in the Mediterranean with the expansion of the Muslim Empire. Water trade seems to be a much more effective method of bringing loads of goods in a short amount of time. Expect your wages to go up soon and a fairly bright outlook for our economy. And now, Caleb with an important story on how the Crusades are going.
Thanks, Elijah. So how about them Western Christians? They always are starting something, aren't they? And now here's an interview to show you what I mean.
So, I am here with the Crusader, and sir, can I ask what you are doing? I am doing God's will by crusading through the Holy Land. How do you know that's God's will? The Pope told all of us. So if the Pope told you to let the heretics in the land you live in, you would? That would be absurd. Well, isn't it absurd that you invade countries upon the word of one man? What? Well, isn't it absurd that you invade countries upon the word of one man? Deisville.
I can only suspect their feudal system for causing this. Everyone has to listen to somebody unless they are at the top of society. You have your serfs and peasants working under the protection and the rule of the knights and lords, who in turn pay tribute to the king, who in most cases answers to no one, not even the church. You give one man complete power, and this is what happens. Now, a short word from our sponsor, but when we come back, we have a special report on local politics by Nathaniel Baggerly.
Is your child just sitting around? Do you barely have enough food to feed the family? Do you want to contribute to retaking the Holy Land but are too busy laboring in the fields? Then sign your child up for the Children's Crusade today. On the Children's Crusade, they will learn valuable life skills like how to swing a sword, how to siege a city, and how to loot and plunder, all while having fun. Your child will be well cared for as they are in the hands of God. They will experience the food and culture of the cities they burn and plunder on the march to Jerusalem. And they will also be out of your hair for months, allowing you to have extra food and alone time all to yourselves. But the best part, they will be doing a service to their religion by retaking the Holy Land. We can't wait to have your child on the Children's Crusade. Welcome back. Recently, we've seen a lot of instability in Western Europe. Of course, ever since the fall of Charlemagne's empire, there has been very little stability here. Recently, we have seen many disputes over land come up, and the act that land is inherited and does not belong to the state doesn't help much either. We have seen some crazy borders with some kings owning land in Italy and Saxony at the same time. Of course, we've seen some powerful alliances rise up recently, though, through marriages between royal families, but I've heard that might cause some nasty biological side effects. But anyways, like usual, many nations are still trying to claim to be the successor of the once mighty Rome. But now we have a new one coming to prominence that might even be able to challenge the Byzantines' claim in the East. The Holy Roman Empire has been created as Otto I, king of East Francia, has conquered Rome and northern Italy, and has been crowned emperor of the Romans by the Pope himself, though some claim that this new empire is neither Holy, Roman, or even an empire. That's all I got for today, so I'll go ahead and hand it over to Tyler.
Thank you. Recently, some royal families have started to wear a rather rare color, purple. It represents royalty and wealth, but because the purple is so difficult to acquire, this color is almost exclusive to a few families. Other kings from different lands have no reaction to the use of it, saying it's so rare it's obsolete. The dye comes from the Murex sea snail. The snail is tiny, rare, and doesn't contain that much dye, and that's why the dye is over $100,000 per ounce.
Your time is now 7:06, so we are done reporting for today. Tune in next week to us not having a program because this is the only one we are making. I'm Elijah Carver for Big Boy Caleb News. Have a wonderful rest of your day.